Hey guys, so I'm guessing you're watching this video because you want to find out how to tell if someone you know or love is feeling suicidal. So I'm going to share with you some of the signs to look out for. It can be very hard to tell if someone you know or love is feeling suicidal, but it can be just as hard for someone to tell you they're feeling suicidal. I predict this is because they don't want to hurt you. So I'm going to teach you what to look out for so you can start the conversation about how they feel in a non-judgmental way. Now, this video is a very serious video, and I hope if people learn anything from this, it's the signs of what to look out for to tell if someone is suicidal. Because once you are equipped with the skills to tell if someone is suicidal, you could save a life. They may threaten to kill themselves, and they may bring it up in an everyday conversation, and they may even sound casual. But even if that is the case, your alarm bells should still be ringing because they're threatening to end their own life. They may talk about death, dying and suicide, and they might make comments in conversations like, "I wish I was never born." Now, you should never ignore these types of comments because they could be a big sign that they are contemplating taking their own life. Now, you should also keep in mind that not everybody who talks about death, dying and suicide are suicidal. They may just like the topic and they may just like to talk about it, and they may just generally find it interesting. They may be actively looking for ways to kill themselves. They might be stocking up on pills or the thing they're going to use to help them take their own life. This could also include them looking up ways to kill themselves. So if you notice on their search history that they've been looking up ways to kill themselves, you should take this very, very, very seriously, and you should assume that they are going to follow through with this act. This is a major red flag to look out for. They may have episodes of anger and rage, and it might seem like they want some sort of revenge, and they might even threaten suicide as a means of revenge. You might think that they are angry all of the time, and they might snap at you for the smallest of things, but you have to remember that we all get angry, but it is normally out of context and out of the ordinary for that individual. They may act reckless, and they may engage in reckless activities, and they may not seem to care about the consequences because they think they are not going to be here in a few weeks to months down the line. Now, an example could be they speed while driving. Now, this is normally out of the norm for that person, but it can sometimes be noticed by those who are close to the individual. They may talk about feeling trapped, such as saying they can't seem to find a way out of their current situation, so they think suicide is the only way to end their pain and suffering. They may self-harm, including misuse of drugs and alcohol, or using more than they usually do. They may turn to drug and alcohol abuse as a way to escape those feelings. You should also note that if someone is serious about following through with the act of suicide, they may pop pills and drink alcohol as a way to build up the courage to follow through with the act. So look out for those who are using drugs and alcohol to the point of abuse. It could be a sign. They may have a noticeable gain or loss in weight due to changes within their appetite. They may undereat as a means to kill themselves or try to. And they may have a lack of appetite because they just feel down and they don't want to eat. They may become increasingly withdrawn from family, friends, and society in general, and they may isolate themselves from those who are closest to them, including friends, and they may slowly start to withdraw from social events and extracurricular activities. Now, if they used to be active and get involved, this could be a red flag. They may be unable to sleep, or they may sleep all of the time. They may be unable to sleep because maybe all they can think about is death and dying. And they may have rushing thoughts. Now, they may sleep all day because that is the only time they get a break from their pain, when they sleep. So if you recognise this in someone you know or love, it could be a sign. They may experience sudden changes in mood. A lift in mood after a period of depression could indicate that they have made the decision to end their life. They may seem genuinely calm or happy, and this is primarily because they are convinced that they are going to follow through with the act. Now, this is a big red flag. They may talk or act in a way that suggests their life has no bright future. They may seem to be stuck in a negative thought cycle. They may feel worthless. Now, when people feel this way and they have no drive to change their situation, it could suggest that they are suicidal. They may lose interest in most things, including their appearance. They may stop doing things that they used to love. They may seem genuinely sad and down. And this is normally an occurrence out of the blue. If you recognise this in someone you know or love, it could be a sign that they are suicidal. They may put their affairs in order, such as creating a will or giving away valuables. They may take steps to create a will so that their loved ones get their possessions when they pass. If the person already has a will, you may see them making some small adjustments before following through with the act. Now, a more obvious sign is when they give away their things, because they believe they're not going to need them anymore. And if questioned, they may say something along the lines of, "I'm not going to need them anymore," and this is a big warning sign. If you recognise any of these warning signs in someone you know or love, try and persuade them to seek help from a GP or a medical professional, and just be there for them, because it can go a long way having someone to support you through treatment, and it can really help with the healing process. Thanks for watching my video, guys, about how to tell if someone you know or love is suicidal. I hope that you've learned what the warning signs are so that you could potentially save a life. These are very handy, and in my personal experience, when I was suicidal at the start of this year, my mum didn't know the signs, but she knew that I was so depressed, and she thought there's something not right. So she didn't know the signs, but she knew because I was so sad that there was something not right. So she took me to my GP, and I got the help I needed through an intensive program. And once you are educated on the signs, like you have been today, you can try and persuade them to seek the help they need so that they can get on the road to recovery, and you will be someone that saved their life.